Well, welcome to this weekend's Property Wrap. How are you going there, Rachel?
Fabulous. It's Sunday and we're in our favourite spot down in Wollongong. You can see the beach behind us.
Yes, it is a beautiful part of New South Wales, Wollongong, and an untapped market for a lot of people. This town has come a long way and it is going to be absolutely amazing. Yesterday, well, we saw, I think it was about 11 homes. A lot of them in the sub, just under the 1 million or around the 1 million mark. Very, very strong demand. Many of the homes we turned up to at the open house, there was a line up to get in.
It's actually the first time we've been to open homes, and there was a queue before the open home had even started. There were 7 groups waiting to go through. We were one of the 7 with our client, and they would have had probably double that go through the house that we saw. It didn't meet our client's brief, that particular home, but we left that knowing that the agent would be, they'd either get an offer that day. They were actually issuing contracts. And that was in just the first 7 groups that had seen the house, and a really quick visit. It was a bit eye-opening, actually. I've never seen someone walk through a house so quickly and say, send me a contract, when you haven't done a building test, you haven't actually taken time to actually look at the home and look at it structurally before you make a decision to even have a contract issued.
Yeah, so true. And many of the agents agreed with us when we said there is a gap in the market between the 1.1 and the 1.3 to 1.4 market. A lot of stuff on the market over 1.3, a lot of homes on the market under 1.1, but in between, not a lot on. And when it does come on, it's selling first open house normally at a premium. So,
but there's also a different, in that price point, in that bracket, there's also a different in the quality of the home.
Oh, shivers, yes.
And I just think renters still aren't realistic. Your house is really only worth what somebody's prepared to pay for it. It's the market dictates what your house is worth. You might think that, we've renovated the house, we've done this to it, we've done that to it, but your price point will be completely different to what the market expectation is. So I think as a vendor, if you are selling, you need to be really realistic on what the property is going to go for. Yes, when there's low stock and high demand, you're going to get the price that you want. But I just think at the particular point in time, you still need to be realistic. I watched a video this morning. There was a house in Melton in Victoria. It was on the market for 232 days. 232 days it sat on the market, and it had not grown in capital growth for the last 10 years. So, which wants to bring me to another point we want to make today, is if you're looking for an investment, you really need to be careful on where you're looking, what the locality is, what the growth has been, what the rental demand is. And that's where we come in as buyers agents. We're specialised in this field. We do this day in, day out, and we actually have the programs that actually give us the insights, data, and the knowledge, and be able to do the strategy for you as our client to find the best spot to buy in Australia to give you, one, a great yield, but secondly, most importantly, this is the one that you really need when you are an investor, is capital growth. Because that's the only way that's going to make you rich as an investor, is capital growth. I don't care how good your yield is. Without that capital growth, then you're just throwing your money away. And
so true. And if you look at, there's a beach behind us. We have access to a brand new development down here, which is only a couple of kilometres from the beach. They're due to start breaking ground very shortly. And you can get great units there for around 750,000 and up. Now, when they're completed next year, this close to the beach, Wollongong is going off. They're going to be a great investment, and there's going to be some great capital growth for people who are willing to buy in. And the agents are actually telling us there's a shortage of units down here for people to rent, full-time rent, not holiday rent. So they're out there, and that's what we do. That's what we come down and identify. So before we go and wrap up this week, what's your tip of the week, Rach?
Don't ask me for a tip of the week. I'm in a footy competition with May, and I bombed.
Crashed, burned, kaboom!
Immensely this weekend. So please don't ask me for footy tips. I can give you tips on real estate. If you're waiting to buy now. Don't wait because Auntie Jean or your mother-in-law or someone told you, the market's going to crash. The sky's going to fall in too.
And don't take advice from people who haven't bought a property in 20 years.
Exactly.
They don't know. The laws have changed. How you buy property has changed.
Exactly. So if you want to reach out to us, we're Lansdowne Property Group. You can contact on our socials, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or via our website, www.lansdowneproperty.com.au, propertygroup.com.au. I've only just had my first coffee for the day.
Need another one.
Yeah, or you can call me on 0438 464 731. Hope you have a great Sunday, guys. Get to enjoy with your loved ones and just be.
and have a groovy day. Bye bye.
Cheers.